Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you're delicious and bright. Now then, so this is going to be a quick video this morning, my delicious little babies. I felt rather emotional yesterday. I'd seen... I'll just let you know, no winds, no rain. It has been damp, okay, for most of the night, okay. It's still rather chilly, but, I suppose we expect that in December in our neck of the woods in the old UK. Or, of course, it could be slightly different in other parts of the old UK. Yes, I felt rather emotional yesterday evening with one thing or another. But over the back of me, the beautiful dear little lady, God bless the beautiful dear little soul, she came to me and to come and say thank you for her card. I felt rather emotional as well for her. And she'd explained to me, because a few days ago now was very sadly when her beautiful dear little husband, because they're both so very beautiful, well, that was what was put on his certificate. Said that he had leukemia and cancer, my delicious little babies. Well, of course, when I spoke to this beautiful dear little lady, okay, according to her beautiful little self, she said that that her dear beautiful husband did not have leukemia or cancer, my delicious little babies. So I said, well, why don't you, if you can, I said, why don't you, see, I said, I know it's early, but why don't you see if, like one of your family members can look into this, my delicious little babies. But very sadly, and I did explain to the beautiful dear little lady, of course, we both give each other the most biggest hugs and kisses. Do you understand what I mean? I really felt for her. I really felt for that beautiful dear little lady, because as a couple, they were together from sweethearts, like I'd said on another one of my videos, my delicious babies, and they've been round here for 67 years. So you can imagine how long they'd been married for, my delicious little babies. Is absolutely tragic. And yesterday I really felt for her. Plus the fact that I felt really upset, I felt really upset. Well, I feel upset for everybody going through things, my delicious babies, but I felt especially upset for our lovely, and not in that way with anybody, but our lovely David Ark and his lovely dear little family. Do you understand what I mean, what they were going through? And when I was wrapping the gifts, for my daughters, because I do not see them all the time, I'm already done saying it, do you see what I mean? But nevertheless, it would break your heart if you never heard from them again, or you never saw them again. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? So very sadly, when somebody very sadly passes away, they're still with us in spirit. I believe that, okay, my delicious babies, and anybody else who's spiritual believes in it, okay? But whoever I've come across anyway over the decades. But what I will say to you is that it's just that thought. When I was wrapping the gifts, I was thinking, and I'd just heard the news, the very sad news, about our lovely David Ark's beautiful little daughter. Do you understand what I mean? And it really just got my man thinking, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? It's just. And you hear about all the awfulness that's going on in the world. Anyway, the beautiful dear little lady, God bless her. I mean, she's not on a Zimmer frame anymore, my delicious little babies. God love her. And she walked around really, really, really slowly. God bless her, with a lovely little nephew. God bless. He's only a young teenager. God love him. Probably say early, teenager, probably about 12 or something. Yes. But it was so very kind for her to even come and walk around, and we had a little talk, and like I said, my heart really went out to her. But I'm hearing so much of it, my delicious little babies who are so very kind to listen to me, so thank you. I'm hearing so much of it, and in my particular case, it happens to be sorry, it's just my neighbours, God bless. Sorry, I do get distracted. I'm hearing rather a lot of it on our road, my delicious little babies. Do you say? So sometimes I just feel that things get to me, but what I'll also like to say, okay, you know, I'm getting as, and just one more thing, my delicious babies anyway, so the car, the beautiful dear little lady over the back had explained to me, because they'd not long actually got that car, actually, my delicious babies. Well, anyway, she's given the car to one of her family members. Oh, God bless. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. And, you know, so it would probably help, you know, the other family members, do you see? But God love. But look at that, what's gone on the certificates, my delicious babies. Mind you, this is not the first we've heard. Anyway, I've heard about this very often for many years, okay? But especially in the old, you know what I'm talking about, pandemic. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? And of course, what they were putting down now, isn't it? Do you see? When it was clearly, you know, something else. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? Okay, well, we know what it, you know, what they did there. Anyway, my delicious babies. But yes, and I've made a decision now, right, because I'm mighty peed off, actually, and I'm peed off because the more and more that I'm hearing about, and I want to talk about flipping Kermit the Frog, flipping Rishi Sunak, that twat, who's an unelected Prime Minister in our UK. My delicious babies, what did he say? What did I hear somebody say on one of the videos? Oh yeah, Rishi apparently turned around and said, you know, to do with the old lockdown inquiry, yes, okay, that it is our fault, you know, the population in the UK, it's our fault, my delicious babies, you know, you and I, you know, who are in the UK, my delicious babies, yes, because, you know, what was the words? Is it that I'm trying to remember the words, I never wrote it down, like we obeyed too much, my delicious babies, and we complied too much. Ah! Can you hear the shout that comes out that flipping bloody, oh, it's a crocker shout, what he's saying, my delicious babies. I mean, look what was going on. And with the old bill and everything, what they were doing, and shutting down businesses and doing everything and stopping others just from flipping walking and, you know, even flipping, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, you know, even flipping breathing. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes? I tell you what, I do not know what it is going to take, my delicious babies. What a cheeky effer he is. My delicious babies, one cheeky effer. And how they're getting away with it, I just do not know. Well, the only reason why they get away with these things now is because others, I'm not even going to say God bless anymore. I'm not even going to say God bless. Okay, so I'm not being nasty. I'm just done saying it. What it comes down to, yes, it is absolutely right, isn't it? For those who vote, and then they're wondering why, you know, things go wrong. Well, it's because they've effing voted, isn't it? My delicious little babies. So anyway, I'm just going to be listening more now to, like I have done for years, my delicious little babies. You see me? I'm just going to be listening more and more to my lovely David Ark and his lovely dear sons, not in that way. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? I'll tell you who's another really good one, and I will advertise him actually. What's his name? Although I haven't seen him of late, Warren Thornton. He's really good on the old geopolitical. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? Because the more and more, and I'm not going to watch anymore, my delicious babies. No, I'm not. Okay? Because to me, it's like For some, what they're doing is that they're actually, what I feel is figure of speech, Martin Sugar Babies, but they're fueling the situation. Do you understand what I mean? They're not helping the situation. Okay, Martin Sugar Babies, and I'm sick and tired, and I'm going to repeat again. I'm sick and tired about listening about who's going to vote for who. I'm sick and tired of hearing about over in America, Donald Trump, Biden. I'm sick and tired of listening about it, my delicious little babies, do you say? When others, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, okay, have lost their lives, okay, through listening to all the putrid governments all over the world. And look at that flipping twat in Argentina. I did a video how long back now? And what did I say about him? The flipping Egypt that he is. You only have to take a look at him. He's not an effing oddball. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Yes? So everything that he said he was going to do now. But again, this is ding, ding, dong, dong, the silliness that you're dealing with, because you still get them going out voting. And of course, once he gets in, what does he do? F all is what he does. He continues like the flipping rest of all the putrid flipping government lackeys, okay, for we know who, okay, to completely sell the flipping countries down the effing river is what they do. So what is it going to take? My delicious little babies, this is a question that I'm asking now. And by the way, if you look at the word, sorry, please do excuse me, I'm going to say, if you look at the word slag, okay, it actually spells gals. Okay, Martin Sugar Babies, I know who I'm sending that to. Okay, Martin Sugar Babies, and by the way, it's nobody who I know. Okay, Martin Sugar Babies, so I just want to say that, okay? But to me, yes, you've got too much falseness going on. Okay, Martin Sugar Babies, okay? And by the way, that word is decades old, okay? But I always say, when ones want to... come out with things, on their videos, like, do you understand what I mean? Yes? Maybe, what's that word now that I'm looking for? They call them lawyers these days, don't they? Lawyers. Do you see what I mean? Martin Sugar Babies, okay? But what were they called in the UK? Let me have a think now, Martin Sugar Babies, let me have a think. Solicitors. My delicious little babies, yes? Well, it's in the word, isn't it? Solicitor, so. Our delicious little babies, yes? So, ones can talk and chat this chat and chat that chat, on the videos. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But I'm seeing way too much falseness. And, of course, because I keep talking about these situations and these different politicians and everything, you're seeing it across the board. I'm seeing it across the board. I'm not watching them anymore. My delicious little babies, I'm just not watching them because they're just not helping the situation. Okay? And of course, everybody's still on about, Elon Musk this, Elon Musk that. Yeah, Elon Musk, okay? He's an effing another one. Okay? If you took his ka-ching away from him, what would he be now? He'd be flipping F all nobody. Do you see what I mean? Yet ones are still worshipping it. And I've noticed, and I've been watching this over the months, my delicious little babies. Yeah, I'm flipping on one today. And I've been noticing over the months, my delicious little babies, it's like they're in a club. That's the best way to say it, my delicious little babies. It's like they're in a club. They all seem to, I'm watching it more and more, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay, I know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? And you know me? Nah. I do not want to look at videos who, advertise this man here now, Elon Musk, has been some sort of flipping wonderful man. Do you understand what I mean, Martish babies? What, because he swore and he turned around and said, for them to F off and that? Yes, they're all part of the same thing. There we are. Do you see, Martish babies? I'm just done saying it, and others are done saying it. I mean, look at our lovely David Icke, God bless him. Look at our lovely David Icke. You got the likes of, what's the names now? Like flipping that Russell Brand. Well, I cannot personally stand that man either. Okay, my delicious babies, no, I cannot. Okay? He's, I feel, not a very nice man, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of falseness. There we are, more and more and more and more I'm seeing it. So no, I won't be watching the geopolitical. I mean, I'll always listen to my lovely David Icke, okay, and his lovely dear sons, okay? And of course, you know, I'll listen to videos of Warren Thornton, yes? But I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it where everybody's up his effing backside flipping Elon Musk's. Do you know what I mean? When he's the one say, you know, to stick the old, you know, chips in our brains and all this AI and, you know, all this Starlink and everything else. And then you've got others out there flipping effing worshipping him. And of course, I've noticed, say, that it's like, ka-ching, likes to be with, associated with others with ka-ching. Do you see what I mean, Martalistic babies? That's how they all operate, isn't it now? And I'm seeing it, there we are, more and more and more. So no, ask me, do I like the other channels? No, I do not. Okay, I've been looking, there we are, over the months, I've been seeing, I thought, yes. See how there we are, it all operates. Do you see what I mean, yes? And of course, like, where nobody, you know, and our lovely David Icke, I was just listening to him actually while I was in my juicy little shower, okay, with his latest video. God bless him. On davidicke.com, by the way, my delicious babies, should you wish to read any of the articles or listen to his lovely videos, my delicious babies, okay, and his lovely sons as well, their videos, okay, my delicious babies. And yeah, he's done saying it. It's like nobody wants to be associated with him. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? It's the same with comments, you know, on the old YouTube, and you can tell the different platforms. There we are. My delicious babies, it's like, oh no, we cannot be associated because it's not going to help our numbers skyrocket. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? To me, too much up their own holes and too much effing flipping egos now. Like their own shat doesn't stink. If you follow me, my delicious babies, I'm not shouting at you, my delicious babies, yes? It's just that I'm just done saying it now. Do you say? So no, I won't be listening now, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, no, it's not helping our situation, quite frankly. No, it isn't, okay? And of course, we're hearing more and more coming out, you know, to do with the war in Israel and Gaza. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? Oh, and I did hear as well, when was that, yesterday? And I did hear, what was it, that luxury cars and everything going into Ukraine. My delicious babies, luxury cars. My delicious babies, anyway, I heard that. I cannot remember where I flipping heard it on now. It wasn't on YouTube, anyway. So yeah, when we get back to our lovely David Icke, yes, and nobody wants to be associated, and like I said with the comments, it's like unless you're going to flipping sing the praises and be right up the flipping effing holes on the different videos, do you see what I mean? They'll just blank you. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? There we are. Or anybody who can speak out or speaks the mind. There we are. No other platforms are not a-liking. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But not one of them would want to, you know, talk to our lovely David Icke, no? And yet at the end of the day, he's done, there we are, hours, years and years and years of research, God bless his beautiful dear soul, yes, okay? And I would say far more than others, okay, my delicious babies, yes, some of them have only got one vision, do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, yes? So, and of course, you know, they believe everything they read. Do you understand? There we are, gone cold all there when I just said it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I'll leave them to it. Let them stay there, do you see what I mean? But yes, I've noticed. But that's all right, because our lovely David Icke and his lovely dear sons, okay? Yeah. They'll still, there we are, they'll still carry on. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Because unlike others, you know, they talk, there we are, proper ding ding dong dong common sense, okay? And they speak the truth, you say, do you see what I mean? And of course, this is what others, and of course they don't want to be associated because it's going to affect their little videos. Oh, what a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I just ain't got flipping time for it. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, I need to flipping get to 270 with my video, Mad Delicious Babies, you know, 2 and 7 comes to 9 completion. Do you see what I mean? Mad Delicious Babies. But yes, you see it for what it is, and I've seen it for what it is. So I thought, no, I'm not going to be watching anymore. No. Okay? I'd rather listen to our lovely, God bless him, our lovely David Icke and his lovely dear little sons. Yes, I would. Okay? And I have, there we are, ding ding dong dong, over many years. There we are. Do you understand what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? And I had no reason to stumble here at all. I was just thinking about others actually who I know who also listen to his lovely videos. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? Yes? Okay? So, yes. So, you know, I'm just done saying it now. And if others, you know, they happen to stumble across me, because we have got a few copycats, haven't we, Mad Delicious Babies? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, like when I do this, you know what I mean? I do that just simply because I just do that. Do you understand what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? But it's just amazing how many others will go, do you know what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies, okay? So, I mean, I could have, what, on my videos, not that I'm worried anyway, I could probably have, what, about 4 views or something like that, but it seems that my videos are getting around. There we are, isn't it now? Yes? Okay, maybe they're watching it on something else, if you're following me. Do you see what I mean? You know, to get bits of information and that. I mean, I've got nothing against, you know. The one thing I cannot stand though is, do you understand what I mean, is that others, you know, you expect others to do their own research or to look at other videos or to gain knowledge in another way. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, not just to simply copy somebody else. Do you see what I mean? There we are, and I've been done seeing it for months. Do you understand what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? There's no problem if they want to go and research something themselves, but not when they're actually, you know, sort of copying what I'm doing, Mad Delicious Babies. Do you see what I mean? Like if I stumble or something like that. Yes, I have noticed for months, Mad Delicious Babies. It's not to any of you who are watching me, okay? Well, of course, you know, there's always somebody watching, isn't there? Mad Delicious Babies, as it seems, okay? Because there are other ways to look at YouTube. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? So, yes, so I shall continue. And even with our lovely David Icke, you know, when he's talked about the wars, you know, and all different things, you know, because there we are, because he's a super duper intelligent, wonderful, dear gentleman, okay, and so are his dear little sons, okay, and they've talked about all these things now. Do you say? So I'd rather listen to himself, okay, his lovely self, his lovely sons, okay, then listen to the shout, because you won't see the other geopolitical, will ya? Get them on his, you know, get our lovely David Icke on their platforms. Will ya, Mad Delicious Babies? No. Because again, it's by association, isn't it, Mad Delicious Babies? But of course, there we are, when somebody's telling the truth, others simply not a-liking, isn't it now? Yes? But I don't mind trying to, there we are, to gain knowledge. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? Because ones cannot bother. And even when you look at most journalists, yes? Well, all they do. And it's absolutely true. Absolutely true. It's like a lot of them are like an offspill of the mainstream. There we are. They are. Mad Delicious Babies. There we are. That's exactly what they are. And you can always tell when, you know, when they're talking, there we are, on different platforms, Mad Delicious Babies. You can always tell, you know, and then what they do is they, you can tell when they're bending the truth, because you can tell it on the bird race. Do you see what I mean? There we are, Mad Delicious Babies. Oh yes, big time. I've been clocking for many months. Quite a number. There we are. Okay, Mad Delicious Babies. So no, I'm not, do you know what I mean? I'm just going to listen to our lovely David Icke and his lovely sons. Do you say? I'll listen to Warren Thornton, you know, from time to time. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. But, you know, when you actually look at this, you know, for what it is, you know, they want to keep their videos going. They want to keep their little jobs. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, they drop things out when they feel like it. Do you understand what I mean? And usually, for most of the journalists, from what I can see, they usually do their videos the day before, okay? Then they pretend it's on that day. There we are, Mad Delicious Babies, do you say? I've clocked that as well many times. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Babies? But yes, all that they're really doing is just fueling things, really. you know, the way that obviously there we are, either they're self-trained or they've been trained. Do you understand what I mean? To do that, Martalish little babies, if others out there, you know, I'm not talking about Martalish little babies who, you know, respect my videos. Do you understand what I mean? But if others do not like it, well, you do not like it. Do you understand what I mean? I really couldn't give a figler's F, quite frankly. Do you know what I mean? But when one's over the camera, you know, now then, and they come out with a flipping name, well, make sure you got it effing right. Do you understand what I mean? No, because I don't let things go like that. Do you see what I mean? No, I do not. And I'm not talking about anybody who I know, by the way. This is not that. It's to do with a video. Okay, my delicious babies, that's my video. I've got nothing more to say, lights off. But yeah, not one of the geopolitical will want to talk to our lovely David Hart. No, they won't. No. They just give out their own, what they see fit to give out, don't they? My delicious little babies, that's what they do, isn't it now? You see? And I've had enough. So I'm not going to watch anymore. Not going to watch them now. Okay? And it's like, I'll still say about that bricks as well. I'll still say about that, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm not trusting that either, okay? So, but of course, the more that these continuously chat is making the situation effing worse. There we are. You see, and I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it as often as I can. What we need to do is boot out every single flipping effing government, yes? Because let me tell you, they're not there for us in any country. They couldn't give a flipping figures F about us and others now. There we are, need to understand this now. Do you see? And I even heard actually, but mind you, I'd seen that when the video came out on BitChute, Martalish Babies. I do believe it was Michigan, okay? Well, they changed a lot. I'd already seen that video, but it's just something else. I watched another video this morning, Martalish Babies on BitChute, and it just ding dong reminded me. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. But they was not happy. It was a council or something in Michigan. I'm pretty sure it's Michigan. Do you see what I mean? And of course, you know, the residents of Michigan, they were not happy with the situation. You know, what their councils wanted to put on them now. So what did they do? Run them out and change the locks. And really, that's what globally, what all of us should be doing to get rid of these putrid little lackeys, okay? Otherwise, sorry, excuse me, because they've already been running our effing flipping countries into the ground, yes? And of course, putting up to have 15-minute cities, which we've all been talking about over the months. Do you see what I mean, Martalish babies, yes? So no, I'm not feeling sorry now. Just have a sip of my coffee, then I'm gone. Okay, Martalish babies, I'll close out my video, please, and thank you. I'm not feeling sorry now, Martalish babies. I'm past that point. I'm past the point. Because what is it going to take? Okay? But I'll tell you something now, okay? And I'll stand by what I say, and I've been saying it, okay? Because there's more and more, okay? God bless, who are waking up, okay? Well, we're going to see how the flex, there we are, all called here, how the flex go. Do you understand what I mean, Martalish babies? Yes, okay? Because believe you me, when ones feel truly to the heart that their backs are against the wall. Oh yes. Well, I would say, and I'm not inciting anything, to me it's ding dong common sense. When they sit at their backs against the wall, you see them come out, there we are, blazing. And not just in one country now, this will be flipping globally. There we are. Do you see what I mean, Martalish babies? Do you see? Okay? But these cannot just get away with what they say, what they do. And then you got others want to re-elect in America and all that now, after, you know, saying it's the greatest achievement, you know, to, do you see what I mean, Martalish babies, and all the flipping horrors. And God bless the beautiful dear little souls. Anybody who's very sadly taken, like I said, do you say? They're not there to help at all. And one last thing, look at our lovely little Gonzalo Lira, look at our lovely little Julian Assange, okay, and the other one, Pablo, as well, okay, not in that way, but look at that. I mean, our lovely little Gonzalo, I was listening to his dear dad, I meant to say that on my video, I was listening to his dear dad, who was talking to Tucker Carlson, that was the other day, Martalish babies when the video, there we are, first came out. And I mean, God bless dear little Gonzalo Lira's, dear little family as well. God bless you, see what I mean, yes? But, them in America not wanting to help our lovely little Gonzalo Lira, are they? And when you actually look at our lovely little Gonzalo Lira, considering he was not trained in, talking about different things, he was just giving his opinion, because he's a writer, isn't he? Okay, but I've heard. The fact of the matter is that, well, as far as I'm concerned, and I listen, there we are many times, do you say? And it appears to me that he seemed to know, there we are, a lot more, because he uses ding, ding, dong, dong common sense. Do you see what I mean? Yes, not just being trained just to spew things out. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? He seemed to know more, there we are, than most geopolitical, there we are. Anyway, my delicious little babies. But I'd be very surprised if anybody's wanting to help him, because usually there we are, you sort of walk in your boots to learn, don't you, my delicious little babies, but when others, they just want to use, You see a lot of that on different channels. You see a lot with, the old using bit. But when I compare, with our lovely David Icke and his lovely dear little son, Jessica, no, nobody's a patch on him. So yes, let everyone stay where they are. Do you know what I mean? Okay? Just following, do you understand what I mean? And, carrying on, being up Elon Musk's effing hole. Do you see what I mean? And then, of course, when they all realise, there we are, that they've all been shafted. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? They won't be singing the praises then, will they? But from my point of view, and looking at all different videos, it seems very much to me that ka-ching, pound, shilling and pence likes to be. They like to mix in those circles then now, yes, okay? Yeah, you see it all for what it is, my delicious little babies. And to be quite honest with you, our lovely David Icke and his lovely sons, okay? Well, at the end of the day, they're better off out of it. And for the ones that talk about, do you understand what I mean? Yes, they're better off just doing what they're doing anyway, because at least there we are, they're true to their hearts, they're true to their souls. Do you see what I mean? Unlike others, there we are, who sell their effing souls. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? Anyway, I've got to go. Take care, much love, God bless. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.